morning, Lifetime Budgeters, back to another great budgeting video. Today I would title this Bittersweet Budgeting. A bittersweet budgeting. We'll get into depth with that. But first of all, I had gotten away of reading a prayer card, and I was supposed to be reading one every time I do a budget, but I forget. So I remember today because, yeah, it is on my mind. So we're just going to pull the first one on top out, which says, where God guides, he provides. Where God guides, he provides. Isaiah 58, chapter 11th verse. This is so, Lord, let me trust and believe what you're saying, that you got me. So I'm going to go ahead on and put that there because I need to look at that this morning. We're up and at 'em, getting ready for work and everything. So if you hear some noise in the background, please excuse. I hope everybody's doing great. And we're going to give a big shout out to Jesus. So we're going to go ahead on and get started in this video. This is my handy dandy notebook to remind me of my little notes, what I need to talk about while I'm doing these videos. Okay, so we're going to go into our budget. And like I always forget to date it. So this bi-weekly date will be for the week of November 14th, and this will go until November 27th. So that's what, let's move it. This is my monthly one, you all, and it's for the newbies. This is located inside of mine. Let me zoom out some so you can probably see it. For the newbies, this is located inside of my Amazon storefront, and it's located in my description box. So let's zoom back in. So what did I say? From November the 15th to the 27th, I believe I said. I'm so sorry. I'm so short-minded. I am so short-minded. Oh, that's October there. I believe I said 14th through the 27th. So let me go ahead on and turn my book a little bit. And at the top where it say pay date, so we're going to be November 14th through November the 27th, because the 28th I get paid, and the 28th check should take care of the bills. That's after that. So I hope that this is closed inside so you can see it as I go over it. Okay, so let's go ahead on and start. My balance that I brought forward from my last paycheck is $630. This is for my paycheck from December the 31st to 11th first. So I just brought balance forward over here, $630. And my income that I received on the 14th is $920. So my balance brought forward and my income is $1,550. Okay, so we're going to go ahead on and let's talk about the bills. For my bills, I'm going to tell you what I'm sipping on. Or I'm drinking on some cocoa and marshmallows. And I just remembered I got it over there. And I want my marshmallows to melt all the way before I drink it. However, Spectrum, $65. I pay for this due section. I'm supposed to put the due days, but a lot of you can customize it how you want to, use it how you want to. So I use it. This is what I budget for, and this is what I actually, when it came through, that I paid for it. So Spectrum 65, 65, and PD stands for paid. That was paid. My tithing, a 92, so that was paid, 92. So I need to put a check mark on paid. I paid 10%, so this 92 came from my income 920 up here. I did not pay tithing on this 630 over here because this is balance brought forward. I've already paid tithing that from this money on the previous week. On this one, I already paid tithing for that one. See, it's right up in here. So anything I bring forward, I don't pay tithe on it. It's already been tithed. So the new income will get the tithing. For car insurance, 124. So that was paid. FPU, that's my home gas inside my apartment. Amazon Prime, that's $8. Amazon store card, that's one of, I have 2 more credit cards to pay off. So that is the one that I am zooming in on right now as much as I can. But like I say, Bittersweet, I will get into it. So 53 I scheduled to come out, but they only took 48 out because not last week or week before last, one of them, or last month, sometime if I'm not mistaken, I paid extra on there. Ooh, extra. So, yeah. So, T-Mobile, $99. They haven't came out yet. Tico, I got a credit of, I believe, $9, but I'm going to double check. So, I don't think I'll have to pay anything for November. For HP Instant Ink, $8. And for my dad insurance, $169. So that gave me a total of $673 in bills. So when I subtracted the total income of $1,550 from $673, that left me with remaining of $877. So here I took out, well, I used $40 for gas. So the total was $40. That's for my cash envelopes. That's all I focused on this time. And $877 take away 40, left $837. Now for my sinking funds, PCG 40, PCG 15. So that added up to $55. So I took the $837 from here and subtracted 55 from it, and that's left me with $782 to work with. Then I took out $25 for investment. Now that investment is for a small business here in Winter Haven. I know I'm trying to pay off debt. I know I am budgeting. I know I'm on a tight income. I know this. But I want to invest in a small business. I want to give because it's more blessed to give than receive. One day, well, not one day, many days, I am going to be able to give abundantly all the time. I just believe that. So I just want to start off giving. I mean, you know, the joy that it will bring when someone walk in and say, hey, or gives an envelope and said, I want to invest in your company. It's not much, but just to smile, just to, not even a smile, sometimes, you know, just to know that you've done it and you just feel so complete. So I'm taking away from me time, and I'm giving because it feels so good to give to others as much as you can. So I wanted to take away that from my me time, and I want to give that to a small owned business here in Polk County. So that's where that investment went to. And then my emergency fund, this is the bittersweet moment. I had to have car repair. I had to have complete tune-up because my car was undrivable. Thank God it was paid off. It's paid off. You all know my journey, the OGs. Y'all know I paid that off before time. I am so happy. But I never given it a major tune-ups. The spark plugs and everything was still there from the manufacturer when it was first built. And that car is a 2019. So, and I believe I received that car in 2021. I think I got that car from a Kia dealership in Orlando. And so it was unrunnable. It wouldn't even, when you mash on the gas, it would just go almost like 5 miles per hour, 5 to 10 miles. No. It'll start off real slow and it build up, but the highest was like 40, and then it'll drop down 20. Sometimes you have to pull over because it's like it's cutting off. So it was unsafe, it was undrivable, and it just happened within a day or two. So I had it towed there through AAA. Remember, I told you it is so good to have Jesus in AAA because when your car break down, help Jesus. Thank God for Jesus. I got AAA. Called that AAA, and they came and towed it from where I was because I couldn't drive it anymore. So the bittersweet moment in this is they had to change the spark plugs. They said it was all gunked up. They had the manufacturer when it was first built spark plugs. The guy was just you never changed that. You had that. I had to take it. And then the coils. I forgot what kind of coils he said. With the ignition coils, that had to be changed. My license plate light. They did that for $3. He threw that in. Just for the lights, the $3, and so it came up to $735. $735. So out of my emergency fund, I knew it was missing. This is wrong, y'all. I have to redo this. Out my emergency fund, I took out $385. My emergency fund was $1,040. So I had to take out $385 out my emergency fund. That was an emergency. The bitter part of it, my car broke down. I had to pay this money out. The sweet part in it, I had that money. And I thank the Lord. Just imagine not having an emergency fund or not budgeting and not having any money to pull from, and you just have to sit in your car, just sitting there. You have to catch rides here and there. It is so essential to budget and have emergency fund. I thank the Lord because I've been where I had no emergency fund, was not budgeting years back. Car broke down, had to catch rides, wait on income tax to build it up, months catching. Thank God. Please learn from my mistake. Please learn from my mistake. So that's why I call it a bittersweet moment. However, all of this total is wrong. So the repair came up to $735. $735. So out of my emergency fund, I spent $385, but I had an extra, and this balance brought forward was $350 that I used out of that. So therefore, this total has to change. So work with me. So I'm gonna put here car repair. and it was $350. Yes, it was paid. So this total change, 673. 673 plus 350 equal 1,023. That's for the total. So this remaining will change. Take away 1,550. So 527 would be that remaining. So that changes this as well. 527 take away 40. That's 487. And take away 55. That's 432. I know that was looking crazy. 432. Take away 432. Take away 410. So that would be, ooh. That would be $22. That's more like it. Because I know these haven't came out, the ones that don't have a check mark by it, but that's more like it. It's morning time. It's morning. Okay, so 432 take away 410, that leaves $22. So I need to change this. That remains the same, the income. The cash envelopes amount remain the same. The sinking funds remain the same. The savings amount remain the same. But the bills one, which is this one here, it changes to 1,023. So then the balance left should be $22. So this is section here. I like it because it gives you a chance to double check behind yourself. So there's 1,550. Take away 40. Take away 55. Take away 410. Take away 123. $22. So that's going to leave $22. So that's my remaining balance, $22. So that's what I did. The $350 I had from the balance just sitting in my account because I was going to take that money and put it toward the credit card that I'm trying to pay off now. That's what I was going to do. However, life happened. So I had to take that money and put it toward the car repair, which I thank God, bittersweet moment. But I thank God he blessed me to have that. I thank God he put it in my mind to budget and not to just go willy-nilly and to save. And I thank God for all my supporters, giving your wisdom, giving your words, your comments, giving, period. And I just thank the Lord for all of you all. Thank you, Jesus. I thank the Lord. I thank God for you. I really do. And so that is it. That is it for the budgeting today. And today is Thursday the 20th. And I'm going to sign off right here, right now. So if you have not checked out my last video, it should be linked at the end of this video about the collaboration. Talking about how did I get in, answering questions you probably had and could not ask or anything. But it asked in question, and it was collaboration with two other great YouTubers. One is Diary of a Single Mom 2017. And the other one is Cashing In with Shelly. So those are two great videos, YouTubers that if you would like to look at with budgeting, Very, very, I really love it. I really love them. So we're going to go ahead on and cut this off. So it's 6:22 because I got to get to work. Thank God for a job. All right, so yeah, so we'll see what's going to happen from here on, but that's where I'm at right now. I got to play safe. I got to play my money safe, really safe, because I'm having a balance of $22. And that's just it. Life. Thank you all. And like I always say, I don't know where, I don't know when, and I don't know how. But I do know one thing for sure, that Jesus will always make a way. However, what I got to say about that one is we got to show up and we got to do our part. And he'll come in and do the rest. He'll come in and show up and show out. Love much, live well, and laugh often. Until the next time. Thanks for visiting. Love, live, laugh. Have a great day.